for this week's report. The fish are back in Exeter. Eagle Scout installs flag retirement box. The farmers market returns to Swayze. Police department to host Bike Rodeo. Spring creations fill the Town Hall Art Gallery. And Exeter celebrates Municipal Clerks Week. For Exeter TV, I'm Gabe Perez, and this is the Exeter Biweekly Report. Let's get started. Good afternoon, Exeter. Thanks for tuning into the show today. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and like this video to help spread the word about the show and all things Exeter. For our first segment, a sure sign of spring, the fish have returned to Exeter as part of the annual river herring migration season. Dan Monchek has more on why the fish do it.
This time of year, if you take a look into the Squamscott River, you can see hundreds of fish pressed right up against each other, making it seem like there's more fish than water. These fish are known as alewives, and long before people inhabited the town of Exeter, alewives have annually migrated from the salt water of the Atlantic Ocean to the fresh water of the Exeter River where they spawn. To celebrate the alewives coming back to Exeter, the Conservation Commission is hosting the 2025 Alewife Festival. This Saturday, May 10th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., you can come to Town Hall where all the festivities will take place. At the festival, you can learn about the secret water cleaning skills of native oysters, learn how to support pollinators, play culvert cornhole, and even touch a fish. For more information about the event, you can visit the link below. In addition to the festival, the Conservation Commission has a live underwater alewife cam that brings you up close and personal with the fish. The webcam can be found right here on our YouTube channel at Exeter TV.
Late last month, a flag retirement box was installed in front of the town office. We met up with Eagle Scout candidate James Haney as the project wrapped up to learn more.
On Thursday, April 30th, a small crowd gathered outside the town offices as Eagle Scout candidate James Haney and Troop 323 were delivering an important addition to the downtown.
We have a flag retirement box where people can place their old, worn, faded, ripped American flags in there. And basically, when they place them in there, we will collect them and properly dispose and retire the flags like the flag should be of our nation.
The process of installing the flag box started when he presented the idea to the select board for approval.
Well, we always enjoy hearing the Eagle Scout projects because that's one of their duties is to give something back to the community. It's lasting and reminds us of our national pride, our town pride, community service.
Through this project, residents and visitors alike now have a convenient way to properly retire their flags. One of James' hopes in doing this project is it not only serves as a place where people can retire the flags, but that it can remind people about the reverence we should have for Old Glory.
It's our nation's flag, it's the symbol of our nation, and basically it should be treated with the utmost respect, and one of those main things is not letting it touch the ground. That's a very common one, but also properly retiring it, which is a well-known, but most people don't really know how to do that. It's the proper way to do it is to burn the flag, and on top of the box, actually there's a QR code which you scan, and it has a bunch of information about that, how to properly retire a flag, how to properly respect a flag, and then also information about our troop.
James got the idea when driving around Exeter and seeing the state of some of the flags hung around town.
One of the main reasons I did this is going through Exeter, there's a lot of worn, torn, faded American flags, and it just doesn't really symbolize and represent our country and our nation. And doing this, it gives back to our community by making the flags all around in our town look better because all those worn flags will be gone, but also it represents our nation better too.
The flag retirement drop box is now available and open to deposits outside the town offices located at 10 Front Street in downtown Exeter.
Seacoast Eat Local's Exeter's Farmers Market is back in Swayze Parkway. We went down to the first day of the season to have a look for ourselves.
After a long and cold winter, the farmers market has finally made its way back to Exeter. With a wide variety of activities and products, there's a little bit of something for everyone.
You can expect to see meat, drinks, produce, crafts, a wide variety of things here local to the community.
From now until October 30th, you can come to Swayze Parkway every Thursday between 2:30 and 6 p.m. to enjoy what the market has to offer.
A special thank you to all the community members and the vendors, the sponsors, the local organizations that support us in making this happen and show up year after year so we can show up for the community too.
If you're interested in learning more about the farmers market, you can head over to seacoasteatlocal.org/Exeter.
The police department is hosting its annual Bike Rodeo later this month. I met up with Detective Bruce Page to learn more about the event.
Hi everybody, I'm Detective Page from the Exeter Police Department. We want to invite everybody out for our annual Bike Rodeo, which is going to be held on May 24th this year from 9 to 11 behind the Lincoln Street School. We've got some awesome bikes that are going to be raffled off this year, courtesy of the Service Credit Union. They purchased these from Philbrook Sport in Dover. Exeter Hospital is going to be there, and we're checking helmets. We've got a ton of helmets to give away to the kids. We've got some small sizes, and Exeter Fire Department is a huge helper at this. They'll be checking your bikes to make sure they're roadworthy. We're going to have all kinds of teeter-totters and ramps and cool stuff for the kids to go on, and we're going to, most importantly, we're going to teach bike safety to the kids that day. So hope to see everybody May 24th, 9 to 11 behind the Lincoln Street School.
Spring is in the air in the Exeter Town Hall Art Gallery with the current show organized by the Seacoast Artists Association. The Seacoast Artists Association returns to the Exeter Town Hall to bring you Primavera, the Art of Spring, a limited-time gallery exhibit featuring a whole mix of paintings and photographs from a wide range of artists and creatives in all sorts of different styles and processes. The event has already begun, but we'll be having a second Friday reception today, May 9th, starting at 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. with a special musical performance by Dacha and Sava Thurber on violin. Proceeds made during this exhibition will go towards benefiting the Seacoast Artists Association Fund, a scholarship program used to help benefit artistic members of the community. The gallery will be open May 9th through the 11th and the 17th to the 18th from noon to 4 p.m. Come down, get a taste of spring, and appreciate the work and talent put into making a good art show. And for our last segment, the town has been celebrating Municipal Clerks Week to recognize the importance of one of the oldest public professions in government worldwide. Bob went over to speak with the clerks to learn more about their role in Exeter.
When you need something done in town, the first stop is always the town clerk's office. No, it's not in the town hall. It's in the town offices across the street. Hidden in the back of the building is perhaps the most front-facing department the town has. Stopping by, you'll be sure to be greeted with a smile.
Hi there, how may I help you today?
Or even a silent greeting from Lori for those who speak sign language. At the helm of this department is Andy Kohler, who was elected to the position of town clerk back in 2012, but she's been working in the department since 2003.
I actually fell into it. I came to work in 2003 as a part-time employee for our then town clerk, Linda Hartson. 2 years before she retired, she made me the deputy because I did live in town. And then after that, she told me she was going to retire, so she started grooming me to be the town clerk. So that's how I got into it. And the first day that I was employed here, my first day at work was at the 2003 town election. I was a ballot clerk, all day.
By Andy's side is Deputy Town Clerk Jennifer Shoup, who has been working in the office for over 6 years, starting as the deputy in 2023.
My role is to support Andy and all of the things that she does, and then to support the rest of the office to make sure that it's running smoothly and there's something new to learn every single day.
The department is responsible for many of the town's most crucial functions. The clerks handle daily transactions for car registrations, dog licenses, marriage certificates, and other vital records. In their archives, they take care of many documents, some dating back to the founding of Exeter in the 1600s. While it's one of the oldest professions in government, they don't shy away from making changes and using technology to make improvements, whether it's with elections or with their daily responsibilities.
I had a to-do list. I wanted to do credit cards. I wanted to remodel the office to make it more convenient for the customers and our employees. Ergonomically, I've added the fishing license, the OHRV, boat licensing, we do all that. That was new. And then the technology for voting, I mean the poll pads, and now we're going to get new voting machines, new tabulators that will count the ballots.
The polling pads for voter check-ins have greatly reduced the wait times for voters at elections, as residents can now go to any check-in table and use an ID to quickly check in to get their ballot.
I actually really love Election Day. I think it's a lot of fun to see all the people come out to vote, and everybody's usually very passionate about whichever side they're on, so it's always nice to kind of have those fun conversations. There's so much to learn. Everything is governed by law, so you have to be very mindful that you're following the law, and those things can actually change from any given election. They can actually change day to day, so staying on top of all of that. There really is so much to learn as far as handling ballots, absentees, voters in person. I like all of it. I like the kind of fast pace and the movement and keeping track, and it really is a vital role.
But more than handling the day-to-day in the office and the importance of elections, the clerks serve as a crucial link between residents and the local government, as many stop by the town clerk's office.
When you want to find out information about the town, especially people who are just moving in or you're not sure where to go, they always either call the town clerk's office because they will know, or they'll come in and see us.
We get all the questions. When's trick or treat? When is the rally downtown? All of the things that maybe don't come out of our office, but we're the first one, hey, let me jump on Google. We get calls for phone numbers. Hey, do you know a business in town?
So we're like the hub of the town. So any information that you need, you can come in to see us, and we will try our best to guide you in to the right spot.
That's my favorite part of the job, is getting to meet and talk to all of the residents and helping them. We have a lot of new people that have come to town, so kind of hearing their stories, and then even the people who've lived here for years. Sometimes we see them, every other month, and sometimes we just see them one time a year.
So whether you need to register your car, buy a sticker for the transfer station, or if you just have a question, stop by the town clerk's office and they're sure to do their best to help.
A huge thank you to the team in the town clerk's office, Lori, Harmony, Jennifer, and Andy. Thank you for all that you do to help keep the town functioning. And that does it for this week's report. But before you go, if you blinked, you may have missed it. Back in February, the zoning board approved a developer's plans to build 4 townhouse-style resident units at 46 Main Street. Last weekend, crews quickly demolished the auto body shop, which has been on the site since 1960s to make way for construction. Want to stay in the know about what projects are proposed or approved in Exeter? Exeter TV has you covered from gavel to gavel coverage of town meetings. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread the word. Head over to the town website and subscribe to the town email newsletter to get this show and other local news sent straight to your inbox. We'll be back on May 23rd for the next edition of the show. For Exeter TV, I'm Gabe Perez, and this has been the Exeter Biweekly Report. Have a great weekend, Exeter.